22.
Thirty.
$49.
Come on, miss.
$58.
Good luck. First start.
Yeah, I mean, I'm real sorry about that delay there. The stream cut out on the for I don't know what the fuck was going on. I was just my bad, dude. Good luck though. Nice and tidy.
Well, you're good, man. You gotta take care of whatever you gotta take care of. You're no problem. $60.
$21.
$41.
$30.
$60.
$25.
$36.
$45.
$66.
$60.
$45.
$43.
$41.
$95.
$43.
$45.
What's that? 60, 70, 75.
Big two.
Two.
Unreal. 15.
Third dart.
Two.
140.
Fun.
$81.
$30.
$60.
$23.
$26.
$45.
$41.
Fun.
$28.
$117.
Good luck. Of course. 30.
$18.
$55.
$3.
$20. First start. $45.
85.
85.
83.
180.
60.
22.
28.
40.
40.
22.
60.
50. 87.
40.
1st start.
85.
60.
55.
100.
81.
60.
60.
36. 60.
30.
100.
80.
45.
10.
1st start. 100.
29.
81.
40.
100.
60.
41.
80.
Oh no. 62.
37.
57.
60.
40.
10.
10.
Oh, there's a double. 72.
No. first start.
Oh boy.
Oh man, you couldn't. I mean, you're out, man.
That just was in no mood to hit a double, I suppose. I don't know what that was about, but had a couple of chances, just refused. You were kind enough. You were certainly kind enough. Some of them were runaways, but you gave me a couple of chances there, and
I mean, you got there. It's just like there. This last one and the one before, I didn't notice, but you was there, and then you happened to miss it. I was like, oh man, he should have had that one.
Yeah.
Even
that wrong one. Yeah. I mean, let's not take away from that, 59 average and 81 first nine that you just threw. I mean, that was pretty darn nice, Adon. That was real good stuff.
thank you. I was like, man, I'm shooting a B and photo. I'm like, oh my god, I hope I can keep up. But I'm feeling pretty comfortable with the darts. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I seen you shoot, and I think like I seen you shoot the other day when you did, in person, like at the bar.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I think I'm gonna get a good whooping here in a little bit.
Yeah, no, man. I mean, that was man. I wish it would have played more like a 3-4 match, but dude, that was just some good stuff on your side. Like, really, really well done, man. Good match. That was a lot of fun, despite the the result.
Thank you, man. And I know it's not easy for you to, you got the cast in your mind. You got the stuff running. So I know you cannot focus 100% on your throw. So
that wasn't it. I mean, there was just that one moment of like, oh, I somehow stopped the stream, but it's just I'm wavering. It's it's up and down with me, and it's all in my head, and I just got to triple down on that focus here on the Aki, and nothing. It's not the cast. It's not the the running the stuff. It's just between the ears. It's the same thing every time, whether it's here, whether it's up at the bar, whatever. No excuses at all. Just didn't play up to what I would have loved to, but also ran into just a solid player in you today. So well done, dude.
Well, yeah, definitely. I mean, I know what you can shoot. I've seen you shoot, so I know I didn't get you at your best. So.
here we are back again. Got the camera working here for the booth, so that's good. Been messing that up the last few times. Got the players already. Here for the first match of the night. That's right. No other match has been played tonight. This is the first one. Definitely just made that joke with the players. Now we're getting meta with the jokes. I told them I was going to make that joke again. I didn't tell them I was going to make the joke about making the joke prior. I could go forever. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Standings. Well, so that overwhelmingly terrible loss to Adon that I just was dealt puts me back down in the 5 spot here. So Jesse climbing up 1 here. We'll see him featured tonight in this match against Roger King. Numbers are the same. He's got me on the leg differential, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, he's 1 match behind me here. So a draw would continue to that rise, and something else about numbers and leg diffs. Who cares? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Let's move on with our lives. Player stats. So Jesse splitting with the wins, draws, and losses. Meanwhile, Roger undefeated here so far. 6 wins, no losses, no draws. Solid average, solid first 9. Very comparable power scoring until you look at the maximums here. Wow, Raj with 8 through 6 matches played. Not bad, not bad at all. I think I have about that too, probably, but we don't need to look at the stats. We don't have time, but just trust me. I probably have like 15 or 16, honestly. Players have corked. They are ready to go. Raj, only with 3 cameras here tonight. We were shooting for 7. Unfortunately, it's just going to be the 3. Players have corked. I'm going to mute myself when they are ready. Shoot them well. It's game on.
Shoot well.
Shoot well, Jesse.
So it looks like it was Jesse who took the darts here in this match.
59.
No, not a treble 20 there like I thought it was. Meanwhile, Roger rocking the Photo Cares shirt.
100.
Also rocking the 100. The Photo Care shirt, part of a fundraiser for one of the members of the FO Dart League, the Photo, who recently suffered some serious injuries. If you're in the City League Slack, you certainly would have heard about it.
22.
But fortunately, he is well on the mend.
28.
Back out of the hospital with a personal video message from Alan Suter to boot. Well, I'm certainly certain he would rather have just avoided the injuries and not had the message. But very, very relieved to hear that he's been
100.
well on the mend.
Darts.
You know, you never like to assume that things are just going to get better. Right? I just hate that kind of unrelenting
47.
optimism that we're so keen on putting forth. But yeah, by all accounts, just the recovery, the healing going very well for Duncan. So just an incredible relief for all of us, for sure. And honestly, snazzy shirt, and Raj rocks it pretty well.
100.
Oh, nice.
Go ahead. Nice hands.
Ton there from Jesse.
Another 47 for you.
See, I'm just kind of intentionally cropping off that bottom right cam because honestly we don't need it. And you know, despite what Roger may think, there is another player here whose camera we do need to see.
41.
That being said, I actually feel like we can kind of crop this down a little bit. And make more room.
96.
The Mega Cam. The Raj Mega Cam. So why not? Why not? If he's going to put forth the effort, the least I can do is just expand some windows. Why not?
49.
Ooh, but that is the extent of what we get down below, so I'm just cropping off to the sides. But yeah, indeed. Okay, so just focus on the bull and up.
43.
There, I think that is intentional angle there from Raj. Oh, wait, no, can't go that big, though, because then we're going to cut off the scores. I'm only paying attention to half the window here. There we go.
Third dart.
Wow, the baby fish goes for Jesse. I was busy cropping around video screens here. And he puts in 80 with the first two to set up the 50 and hits the bull like he did in a practice scrimmage match against me at the Cavalier
66.
last week. Finally met Jesse in person. Had a great time. He threw some good darts. I threw some darts. And during our matches, one of our legs, he had 86 left, and I wasn't paying attention, but it was game shot, and he turns around and says, yep, got on the bull, 18-18,
60.
50 for the win. Beautiful finish there, I think for a 21 darter. Indeed, 21 there.
1-2-1.
Jesse to open up, fantastic. So Raj getting put on notice early here in this week something match. 7-8. Don't know, don't care. The season's running. It runs itself. I click a button at the beginning, and then it just
97.
happens.
Nice.
Earlier in the chat, King Raj dropping a little teaser, a little just putting it out there that Adon was the best player in the league. We'll see if that rings true. Adon's certainly making moves into the playoffs. There's almost no way that's not going to happen.
58.
So Matt Crescent joining us here, saying he missed a shout out from Suter. Yeah, I was on Twitter.
91.
If you search through like the photo Twitter, I think they posted it there publicly. Six starts from 126, but I'm sure Raj is going 19s for the bullseye here. I think that's 3 of them. I think that leaves the 50. Oh, and that
101.
leaves 25. Great effort there for the potential response of the baby fish with the 126 of his own. Doesn't go.
$100.
So not guaranteed 6 more at the 25.
Game in 2.
But 2 darts is all it takes. Respond to the 21 darter with a 17 of his own. Pretty good. See Raj getting loose, staying loose there at the Aki. And this could be one heck of a match.
100.
Especially if these players start pushing each other, which I fully expect them to do.
6.
Wow, look at that. Through 2 legs here. Mid and low 70s average. Massive power scoring. Again,
42.
just through 2 of these legs. And there's the old Booth jinx. As I'm saying how well they're throwing, Jesse, of course, throws in a 42. Raj throws his first
1, 2, 3
into the treble 1, but then recovers it quite well. No Booth jinx on him. There we see the 21 darter opening from Jesse. The 17 darter from Raj. In the end, just a couple of holds. Again, first match of the night. No other match happened before this one.
45.
We're on the internet. You're hearing that on the internet, so you know it is true.
43.
Otherwise, why would I wear this hat? I'm sure no one got that reference. I don't care. I don't make jokes for you. I make them for me. Me. An array. Fa.
45.
Fa. So.
82.
So finding his target with the third one there is Raj. And has effectively taken the darts away from Jesse here in the third leg, looking to put on the first break of the match.
22.
Jesse looking to let him.
137.
Oh, great third dart. Good cover shot. Finding that triple 19 as the 20s were getting a little bit jammed up there. So again, on for a 17 darter as he whips the flag. I don't know if that's a like a concentration thing.
121.
Like Dimmy
Nice
putting his left hand in his pocket as he goes back to the Yaki.
Oh, 10 left.
Having his way around the board from 40. Not what he wanted to do. Chance for Jesse here. He's already taken out the 1-3-0. Can he take out the 1-2-6? Raj had a shot at it last leg. Missed it into the 25 and then cleaned it up in 2. No 76 for the bullseye here for Jesse.
38.
Yeah, good decision to stay there on the 19s. I think he thought about it for a second. It was awkward with the way that first dart was lying with the flight. Ooh, and talk about awkward.
SFA.
Yeah, all sorts of blocking. All sorts of blockage there for Raj. Don't know what SFA means, but guess it stands for didn't hit the double. But maybe that's how they spell didn't hit the double in Canadian. I don't know. 18 for the bullseye here. He's hit it once. Yikes,
56.
he will not hit it twice,
Nice
but as
setup.
it misses good to leave 32. Should this 10 not go? Should this 10 not go double 2?
6.
32 against the 10 that didn't go. It'll just be a hold, but it was a hold that was looking to have been a break for the last 3 visits or so. Oh, and that is a blown opportunity for Jesse. Surely going to get punished here. Madhouse. 1 up.
Bust.
1 not in. Oh, no. Oh, no. Double 8. Double 8 still.
24.
Double 8, no. Chances on chances. A refusal to win.
Bust.
What happened to our fantastic opening? Raj was set up for a 17 darter again here this
First
leg.
dart.
Jesse says enough of this nonsense.
Thank you.
Let's move on with our lives. In the end, just a hold, a sloppy hold, probably the sloppiest hold we will see tonight.
6.
Again, this is the first match, only match tonight. Nothing else happened. Don't even worry about it, and I encourage you all to mind your own business.
97.
But for real,
Nice last
respect to Adon throwing in like a 58 or something against me here. Like an 81 first 9, just
43.
absolutely insane. I had a couple of chances. I did not take them. Handful of shots at doubles. None of them went. -7 on the leg diff for me. +7 for Adon. Almost certainly guaranteeing him a spot in the playoffs. Not
121.
helping my chances at all. 121 there from Jesse. We'll apply some pressure on Roger here, who has the darts and is
45.
in a potential position to be broken here, playing from 70 behind. 60 or better would be great for Jesse here. It'll be better.
100.
$42.
Missing into the 1 in treble 7 is Raj. So 6 minimum. Could be 9 from 183. It might need all of them.
39.
41.
Bad timing here for Raj to sort of take a leg off. Not sure what's going on. He may not be either. Kind of looking around, punching the old flag.
84.
Not sure if that was just a terrible dart of treble 20s with the first one, or some inexplicable choice to shoot for 18s from 144.
140.
Ooh, there's a good little visit from Roger to make sure that Jesse remembers that he is still, in fact, in this leg. But for how long? Ooh. 1 at tops.
20.
Ooh, but for at least 3 darts more is Roger King in this leg. Needs a treble 20. Does not find the treble 20.
54.
3 clear now at tops here for Jesse for a break. That would be harmful to Roger's efforts. Efforts to win this match, efforts to stay at the top of the tables, efforts to stay
First start.
undefeated, and
Shot.
it goes for Jesse.
Thank you.
Can he complete the break? Got a hold here in the 4th leg. Again, he has the advantage in this match. Jesse taking the cork. Has the darts in the match. Pressure situation now for Raj.
85.
100.
43.
So in case you missed the Blade 5 draw that we conducted at the beginning
40.
of the evening, which was, talk about things going well this evening. So not only do I get my butt absolutely whooped by Don, don't pick up a single leg, miss a whole bunch of doubles, but I also just somehow, honestly, I don't know how I did it, because the streaming
41.
software was still streaming after YouTube said I'd ended the stream for like I don't know. Anyway, so I cut the stream short. So we were on this secondary stream, the duplicate of the other week 781. Anyway, at the beginning of that one, we did a draw for some
45.
Blade 5 dartboards, giving away 1 Blade 5 in each division. Each of the 3 divisions here in the Quarantine League spring season is what I've decided to call it now. I don't know. Anyway, those boards went to
59.
in the A division, Jesse Hopper here on the left that you see. In the B division, Josh Wynn. In the C division, I forget. Okay, that's what that was. So Congar on the chat saying King
58.
missing the 8 flights, breaking a stem. Yeah, I wasn't sure what that. I saw him put up the red something or other into the camera, and just I'm not paying enough attention. If I'm honest with you, who won that other Blade 5?
$80.
And if I can't remember in 30 seconds, then no one wins it. Nobody at all.
60.
Oh yeah, Brett Conti taking down the Blade 5 there from the C division. So congratulations to Brett, to Josh, and to Jesse.
83.
$82.
Speaking of which, Brett and James embroiled in their match right now. 3-2 in favor of James Gilligan. Brett, however, with the darts in the 6th leg.
66. No. 20, 38.
64 is the number Jesse's trying to get to.
36.
He was at 72, did hit that treble 12 to leave the double 18.
74.
So it could be 419s targeted from Raj here. Or it could be the 20 straight up. Is it 20 straight up? Does not find an opportunity for a double there.
42.
Oh, wow. And I thought that third dart was in the treble 19. It was not. I think it's a little bit high. 3 clear double 18 now for Jesse to complete the break of throw and to take a significant advantage here in this match, this race to 7, or the players can draw at 6
Second
apiece,
dart.
and he does
Nice
use that
finish.
marker, does find the 36 with the second dart. So well done on Jesse, starting to right the ship. That last leg, 2 legs ago, got away from us, but then Jesse putting in that nice 19 dart break of throw, following it up with a 23 dart hold. Take a look back into our averages here. Some players staying into the 60s, though Raj's first 9 dipping a little bit below Jesse's there. Pretty comparable power scoring.
45.
I like that move from Raj, too. Waiting for his opponent
40.
from behind the Aki as if he was waiting for a player in front of him physically to throw. I should do a better job of that myself, honestly. I kind of, I walk back and I step up to the Aki and kind of address myself, like address the Aki, address the board, and then kind of stand there in that like address pose, waiting.
30.
I think I would do well to kind of stay off the Aki, wait for my opponent to finish throwing, and then get into my
140.
stance.
Shot.
Respect to Roger for sure for that. Meanwhile, Brett on board 2, missing darts at a double against James, who's left on 102. Back to Brett now
55.
40. Can he hit that to even up that match at 3 apiece? That one's a best of 10. So players racing to 6 legs for the win or a 5-5 draw. And Brett halves his way around the board to leave 10.
66.
$100.
I think Raj showing some other flight situation. I don't know what the Congrov, if you're still in there, like I don't know what exactly Raj is going on
43.
about with showing us the flights and the stems and stuff. I know he's like a fan of the Swiss points, and I guess there's something stem and flight related within that as well.
58.
Unable to find the treble 18 from 78 is Raj. Does find the single, though, to leave a simple 2-dart finish. No troubles required. In fact, troubles ideally avoided here. Oh no, some math awareness from Jesse.
59.
Even the ton there would have left 162 would have left the bogey after those first two in the 20s. There was no
Game
way
in
to
two.
a finish. And there is the
Yeah,
2-dart
you're
combo
good.
that I was talking about. So Raj potentially ready to start the comeback here. Nice little 20-dart leg to turn the tide. When he wins the leg, they're good legs.
96.
When he loses them, not quite so much.
So 39.
Wow, really, again, not a trouble on that 19. I really thought that was going to be 67 or 77. Couldn't tell how many fives there were there. Meanwhile, Jesse's average dropping, the first night dropping a little bit below 70, but
41.
that just almost identical overall averages, almost identical first nines. We just got fractions of a point separating these players here as we get into the 7th leg.
81.
$58.
47.
$60.
83.
$43.
95.
Once again here, we're at a finish after 5 visits to the Aki. In a very high quality affair.
47.
Players tied at 156, but Raj now with the advantage of the darts, having effectively again taken
43.
away the throw from Jesse here. Can he finish it? And what can Jesse do from the 156 here? Probably doesn't feel like it's do or die with Raj still at 113. Of course, he would have loved to have put in a treble 20 with the first one. If that's 35 scored, I wouldn't mind a bull shot.
32.
It was just the 5 though. $86 remaining if that's 27 scored.
45.
It was. So 1-2-4 from Jesse's taking out the 1-3-0 already in this match. Single 20 would still keep it on. Treble 18 would have left the bullseye. Now treble 18 would leave 32. 86 remaining, 38 scored.
56.
So can Raj clean it up here? 816. What?
44.
We just got invisible darts there, I guess. I don't know.
60.
Oh, wow. Jesse finding that triple 20 with the first one. Unable to get those two opportunities at the double four. And Raj clean up the 24. Can he work it down? No, he cannot. At least I saw all three of those. That's good. That's a step up. Double four again here for Jesse. If there was to have been a match before this one, though.
First dart.
Wow, good for Jesse there.
Nice take.
Not letting that get too far away from him. Oh, wait, no, I already have admitted that there was a match earlier that I lost really bad. But I did have a look at the 141. It wasn't on my third visit, but went 60, 57, and a bit high on the double 12. And then it all just fell apart from there. As it'll do. As it will do. Totally a problem of concentration on my side.
80.
One, two, three.
Shot.
Meanwhile, Brett did not get that sixth leg. That went to James Gilligan. So James is up 4-2, one away from securing at least 1 point for the match.
100.
I'm going to close that one just to focus on this match.
$55.
So I think we are in week 7 here in the Quarantine League A division. So if we're in week 7, that means we've got 2 weeks to go before the playoffs.
60.
And about a week and a half for me to decide what we're going to do next
82.
season. So that's cool. And if you haven't already, I suggest you all check out the Inside the WDF podcast, which features an interview from yours truly, released last
57.
night U.S. time, this morning European time. In it, I talk about my
100.
visions for a technology-driven future for the darts, which I think is the only future for the darts. Call out Dart League managers for being the assholes they are when they collect paper spreadsheets and use or collect paper score sheets and
40.
transpose stuff into spreadsheets and then transpose that onto websites or Facebook pages. Good God. You either care about growing the sport of darts
33.
or you take photos of score sheets. Pick one.
Oh,
Yikes. The 164 is not going to go, but with pizzazz, it won't go, I guess.
80.
618 split for double 16. Yeah, okay, so it's camouflage
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
with the exposure. Raj just missing the dubs, not happy with himself at all. Can Jesse at least set up a bull shot here? Single 14. Leaves the big red bit. Ooh, and that's 25 remaining. Another
59.
great effort from Jesse.
shot.
Double four for Raj to clean it up here. Stay on the comeback train.
Game in
And
2.
he is on that train. Choo choo. Interesting. Will asking me if I'm aware that the CADA, the Capital Area Darts Association, is dissolving. I am not at all aware of that. As a matter of fact, I
30,
am now,
yeah,
though.
33.
Thank you for bringing that to my attention. I'd like to say that's relevant to my interest, but I can't. I just, you know what?
95.
Someone figure out a way to make that relevant for me. I'll tell you. Sort of a big deal around here. For those unfamiliar with the Austin Dart scene, the Capital Area Darts Association, at least since the time that I've been involved in organized darts, has been running the team format leagues here in town. I believe it started
45.
as a club at the University of Texas here at UT Austin. Hook'em Horns, Sport Ball,
81.
and then I don't know, some other stuff happened. I think there was some scandalous stuff maybe in its early years. Someone maybe running away with some money early on. I don't know. No one involved with it currently. Way before I've been involved with this, and way before
58.
anyone that I know in the system has been in charge of anything. But wow, it's, yeah.
45.
Well, anyway, speaking of leagues and score sheets. Yeah, Will also and Michael Majouet asking if they missed the board raffles. You did.
100.
It was Jesse in A, Josh in B, Brett in C.
60.
So, if the Capital Area Darts Association has some money in there,
59.
I have formats that I can run to award some of that money to players. I don't want it. I don't want to get involved in anyone giving me money, but I will get involved in running a system that allows you to give other people money, specifically a exhibition Premier League format run out of the Cavalier. We could get some pretty heavy TV audiences, get some pretty heavy bar audiences, were we to have a nice little cash prize on offer for,
45.
say, the best 8 shooters in Austin, playing a Premier League format, 1 match a night on, say, Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights.
100.
Something to think about. Something to think about.
Nice try.
113.
Wow, Jesse, so many looks at the bullseye for big finishes. That time for the 161. It's like he peaked too soon, going for that baby fish and hitting it in the opening leg at the cost of all these others. Of course, that's just superstitious make-believe. Something about the celestial alignment in astrology I would make a joke about if I just knew anything about it, but I don't.
55.
But I don't. Matt Crescent asking if the Cavalier will allow a catwalk and pyrotechnics. Catwalk, absolutely. I've actually already plotted out the walk-on path, and I do have a plan in place for cutting the stream audio while we actually have player walk-on songs going while they walk up to the Aki and we do the introductions and everything.
140.
I am very serious about putting on a TV exhibition experience at the Cavalier, who have been very gracious with offering us audio control. They even have a really high quality wireless sound system that I think we can use for a caller to call matches. There's so much seating available in there. I've got plans to
60.
pack the inside for folks watching, as well as provide some CCTV of the stream output direct from the streaming computer, so not like a YouTube delay, but real time board cameras going out to all the TVs in the bar. honestly, all we need are the players. And I think to help get the players, we need a little bit of incentive. And once we have that, if we say, hey, these players are playing for $1,000, $2,000,
41.
we will get a pretty massive audience, both locally, right, is the big thing. It's getting folks who don't know about the darts, who don't care about the darts, to care about the darts,
85.
to know about the darts. Ooh, 85 leaves a bogey. Unfortunate third dart there from Raj. Not what he wanted. Might have been advised to go down to the 19s there with that 20 area getting pretty crowded. We'll see if he can complete this comeback here.
57.
How much pressure?
38.
It doesn't matter, actually, because Jesse is way back here, way back against the darts. Has not yet guaranteed himself a point in this best of 12 format. Needs another
81.
trouble, does not get it. 1, 2, 4 for Raj. You know he's going for the bull if he gets the shot. Trouble 18 does not go. Trouble 18 still does not
56.
leave 32. Doesn't matter though, with his opponent a bit far back, so he should have a look at least one double, if not two.
$60.
Double 4, I think.
Game and
Wow, tidy. It's nice ebbs and flows, kind of leg to leg, visit to visit. You're not exactly sure which king you're gonna get. King of the mountain or king of the molehill. Raj doing the old shadow boxing celebration. Well deserved.
54.
Those high quality affair this.
81.
Raj pumping those numbers back up. Mid 60s overall average, low 70s first 9. Power scoring keeping up, but Jesse is unrelenting. I mean, Jesse is absolutely here.
140.
With this 5-5 position. Ooh, and looking to make a statement here with that ton 40 with the darts. So a hold here for Jesse would guarantee him at least 1 point for the match.
Yeah.
He's trying to keep up.
If we get this same camera angle in about a year and a half time, I think we'll see
22.
a whole bunch of fraying at the bottom of that flag that Rod keeps on banging against. That thing will turn to whiskers
Steady old
pretty
60.
soon. Steady old 60, he says there. And Jesse's let him back in the door. If I'm Jesse, I'm thinking I need a ton minimum here.
$59.
97 would have been the same. Oh, and it's way errant from Raj, who will not be able to set up a
50.
finish. So players letting each other off the hook here in this 11th leg, the second to last. Is that penultimate? I don't know.
58.
Why? Why? What the hell?
140.
I just hate it so much. Be math aware, kids. Be math aware. It was inevitable. I don't know if that was the first time this match. I do believe it was.
92.
Darts.
Yeah, okay, 14s
Oh.
for 28. Like, I've never
35.
seen...
Whoops.
I've never seen not 18s or 10s from 70, but, you know, I haven't seen it all. One at tops. Oh, a little bit low, a
58.
little bit tight, not able to guarantee himself a point. Rod should have 2 at a double to guarantee himself a point, as well as to take the darts in the final
Damn it.
leg, and he will do just that. So what will it be? Rod sweeping all 2, or Jesse getting the break right back to equalize it and to steal a point of his own? Stay tuned after a word from these sponsors.
55.
Hey, speaking of sponsors, was I talking about the podcast earlier on the Inside the WDF? I might have been. Anyway, let's just pretend I didn't.
59.
So podcast came out. Yep, right. I was talking about it last night, this morning. Interview with yours truly. Right, talk about all that stuff. Oh
Maybe
yeah, that's
another
what brought up the
55.
Capital Area Dogs Association stuff. Oh wow, what a tangent I've been on here. Just like with the interview. Sorry for the rambling. Anyway, the bigger thing there than me hating dart leagues is that through Junior League Darts, we are offering an all expenses paid trip to New York, New
97.
York City in June of 2022 for the Bet365 U.S. Darts Masters and PDC
47.
World Series of Darts. That's right. Round trip domestic airfare, 3 nights of hotel accommodations, 2 tickets, 2 weekend passes to the events for the U.S. Darts Masters, which is like the North American National Championship, and the PDC World Series of Darts, available through Junior League
26.
Darts, as long as 50 schools in the U.S. set up official school dart clubs through Junior League Darts and their administration.
22, 32,
We'll
37.
raffle off this prize package in late February 2022, and we will send a player and a guest to New York for Thursday through Sunday. Check in Thursday night, leave Sunday sometime. Who wouldn't
41.
want that? Come on. That's my attempt to get the next generation of dart players in America excited about the game.
81.
For virtually no cost, they get a chance to win a free trip to New York. I mean, come on. So tell your friends, tell your family, tell your teachers.
59.
Tell anyone who will listen. I don't care. Just tell someone.
Bullshit.
I'm trying to figure out
41.
what will make anyone care about the darts. That's the task ahead of us. Let's see what. Well, the math is irrelevant now with that single 5. Would have loved to have seen what Jesse was going to do there from 219.
44.
This should be a punishing visit from Raj from 185. I expect him to end up below a ton. He will.
105.
Yeah, fantastic third dart there, finding the 25 to leave himself on 80. He should be guaranteeing himself a shot at a big double, not having to settle for the bullseye.
$62.
40.
Will suggesting I fly them into Newark. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. You know, part of it's going to depend on where they're coming in from. You know, getting into like Times Square area, Newark, not a bad idea. LaGuardia is also a decent option. Pretty quick enough cab ride. Probably going to avoid JFK. I mean, there's just really no reason to go into JFK unless you're coming international.
57.
I was always a fan of LaGuardia. It was just a quick shoot up the BQE from my apartment there in Williamsburg. Meanwhile, enough about that. Raj for the match, for the comeback. Double 10.
30.
Ooh. No double 10 just inside. Just shaves it. Jesse here to squeeze out the point. He was ahead for a lot of the match, but Raj mounted a incredible comeback here in the back half. You see these dart counts. Look at that. Tops 2 chances. 10s, 1 chance.
36.
Back to Raj.
Hard luck.
Shirley. 1. Double 2.
Missed. Fuck. 6.
Jesse now for the point. Double 10 never looked so small.
Second dart.
Wow,
Nice
there he gets
game.
it.
Good match.
Great match.
All right, here are the players congratulating each other. Look at that. Real solid numbers there, pushing the 60s, both of them. Raj eking into the 70s on his first 9. The power scoring real steady throughout. In the end, Roger getting a little bit more of the power scoring juice. They were a bit closer for the bulk of that match, but yeah, just an incredibly high quality there from both these players. Oh, great, and we've lost the booth cam. Don't know how that froze. Don't care. Let's just bring it back to the standings here. So there it is, updated. Raj with his first non-win of the season. It's not a loss, but not a win either. Can I? Nope, that camera is just dead. Okay. Well, so there it is. Raj in first, Gilligan in second, Mojica in third. Jesse not picking up any ground on Adon there. And, I mean, wow, look at that disparity between the top 3 and then the rest of us losers. I'm not looking that great to jump up into those top 4. Dale Hofstetter, though, is a match behind me and a match behind Jesse, as is Adon, as is Gilligan, right? So Gilligan, Adon, Dale, all with another match to play relative to the rest of us there toward the top. So. But really, you know, while in there could jump up there. He's certainly been known to throw some really good stuff, and we will actually see him going up against Gilligan on Thursday. I think they've booked the 7 o'clock time slot Central Time, if I'm not mistaken, but maybe it's 7:45. Whatever you book, Dave, it's good. It's all set. It's on my calendar. It's on the books. Yeah, again, no booth cam here. That just crapped out on me, so can't. Wave goodbye to y'all, but of course, as always, thanks for tuning in, and again, congratulations to the players who won these boards here, the Blade 5s in the raffle. And finally, tell your friends about Junior League. You know, you never know who's a teacher who has, you know, who knows some high school students. They can find out all the information they need at juniorleaguedarts.com. And hopefully we'll have some more announcements coming up with Junior League, with City League, and with Darts Atlas over the next month or so. As always, thanks for tuning in, and we will catch you all next time. Cheers.